This is special, isn't it?
I feel it's special.
It's special.
I like being special.
Incredibly special edition.
Super special.
Muy special. Hello and welcome to this special RC Racing TV News edition. It's the IFMAR 1/8 E Buggy Worlds from Barcelos, and we are so excited. Thank you to our title sponsor Cayote
and to our other fantastic partners, Team Savox, Tonisport,
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program,
Beach RC,
Orlowski Racing Line,
rsrc,
EuroRC.com,
Now Graphics,
36 Moves.
I'm Matt McCallum.
And I'm Nick Damon.
And there's only one headline this week.
It's the world!
So here we are in Barcelos, a track we've been to many times now across the IBC races that it's very well known for.
And twice the European Championships.
2 European Championships.
Including 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago we were here watching David Ronnefalk
romp away for his second European Championship at this very track. But, Matt,
go on.
In that short period of time, the track's been completely changed again.
Again. The track has been changed again by Buggyland Miguelo, which is going to be fantastic. He came right over from China where he was building the track for that facility.
Ferk.
Redo the track that he'd made for Barcelos. So we have a brand new track that people have been practicing on yesterday, and there's more rounds of practice today.
And of course, Barcelos is one of the most impressive facilities in Europe, from the 3 tenors at the opening ceremony, the wall of champions underneath the rostrum. But the track offers unique opportunity and kind of a strange, hard, mixed surface. The track takes a lot to master, and it has really caught out some of the favourites in the past. And really, what we're looking for here is a form book. What is the form book, Matt? Because we've never had an E-Buggy World Championship before. Well, let's look at the corresponding international and national events.
Yes.
Starting with the Euros. A few weeks ago at Valladolid, and what controversy we saw.
We did. We saw a bit of a coming together between 2 of the, well, let's just say favourites. The triple world champion in Nitro of this class and Juan Carlos Canas, who is very good.
I don't think it's good, but I don't know. You have the referee and you like person, you can do what you want.
Just so you know, David apologised on camera.
I just want to apologise with Juan Carlos for the first main, but it wasn't on purpose. He was on 2-wheel, and I tried to brake as soon as I can, and my car was like super fast into his car.
Yeah, I lose 2 positions. I make 3rd, and I don't know, if you see the video, I think it was really fast.
So strange there, Canas admitted he'd lost his way a bit in that second race, and that's resulted, of course, in Ongaro now being the double reigning European E-Buggy champion.
Now, stateside, and Ryan Mayfield has to be the first name, as he's dominated for many years, with more raw wins than you can count on about 3 hands, as well as just about every major off-road event you can name. However, his biggest competition, if the Thornhill Raw Nats is anything to go by, is Dakota Fend. As Scotty told us just 2 months ago.
3 classes he's won. He took the win in Nitro Truggy, Electric Buggy, and most recently tonight in Nitro Buggy. And it was a race, not a checked out gone. He went toe-to-toe with Mayfield in both Truggy and Nitro Buggy to stand on top of the box. It was a brilliant race that came down both of the Nitro classes to the final few laps, but it was Dakota Fend with the 2 big wins.
So the only other indication, of course, was the World Cup, which Canas won.
Yes. No one else really turned up.
No, and then there was supposed to be a warm-up, but then the whole of Spain and Portugal electricity broke down and no one could come because they moved the date. So
yeah, Canas won that as well.
Beat you turn up. So so the turning up award definitely goes to Juan Carlos Canas.
It does.
So we have a very open form book.
We do.
So that's 4 of the major contenders: Davide Ongaro, Juan Carlos Canas, Dakota Fend, and Ryan Mayfield. But there's one other name we have to throw into that top 5 most likely, which is, of course,
you cannot look past David Ronnefalk. He's won on this track 2 European Championships already, albeit in the Nitro Buggy class. He's won another Euros this year, just a week or so ago. intense scale, four-wheel drive, indicative.
And he certainly seems to have got a handle now on his new X-Ray platform. So those are 5 drivers who you would say, yep, bang, no chance at all. There are many, many other big names, but a couple of them have a question mark against them. And the first one is multiple European and world champion Bruno Coelho. Yes, this is his home country. Yes, he's brilliant. But the question mark is, does the switch to Infinity dampen his chances?
Does it? I don't know. He's got a lot to prove. He's going to be working hard. He did pretty well in the Euros in Valladolid, so I think he's got a good chance. A-main, for sure. Podium, maybe.
So, who's your question mark driver?
My question mark driver is Michael Orlowski, and the question mark I have is, are we getting the guy who won the Euros in this class in Germany 2-3 years ago, or are we getting the guy who came to the Nitro Buggy Euros and was struggling a little bit, well, by his standards anyway, and the guy who turned up in Valladolid at the E-Buggy Euros, and again, he's been tired. He told us after the 10-scale Buggy Euros, he's been exhausted.
A long week, straight after ETS. I'm extremely exhausted now and happy. No, not happy, but I'm glad it's over.
And he's gone from that, he's now been testing in Luxembourg for the ETS, he's then doing the Touring Car Euros, which he's just completed, and now he's here at the Worlds. And after that, he's going to the ETS in Luxembourg. He's going to get a tired boy again.
He is. And which version of the Schumacher Franken car will turn up? Now, I've got one more question mark for you.
Okay.
And it's friend of the show and RCGP and all-round great guy, Brandon Rose.
Yep.
Switched to Associated this year, it's immediately borne fruit with a victory in the Raw E-Truggy event.
Yes.
Can he translate that to the Barcelona circuit and E-Buggy? But I think a real outside chance for a major upset.
Absolutely.
Now, talking about outside chances, we have some wild cards.
Yep.
And my first wild card is Noah Ben Mohammed, the young Frenchman who was superb in E-Buggy at Valladolid. In fact, he could have won the championship if he had a good result in the final leg. Has looked that this E-Buggy environment really suits him a lot better than, for example, the Nitro does. I think he's absolutely an outside chance for a podium.
Absolutely. We could see massive things from the young man. Also, from Japan, Kuki Kato. He's been doing huge things over in Australia. He's already one of the favourites for the Australia Worlds in 1/10 buggy. I think Kuki could put in a really big performance.
Now, I'm wildcarding 2 people now with the same name, and that's the Kilich brothers. And you're thinking, Nick, why? Well, I'll tell you why, because they just have dreadful luck.
They have very
So
bad
you
luck.
kind of think, well, even though the fastest get to the final, they're probably not going to win because their luck just deserts them.
Couple more wild cards to come. Who have we got? We have Chase Lemieux.
Son of Paul.
Yep.
Do you want some Paul trivia?
Go on.
If you watched the first ever episode of rcracingtv, all the way back in 2006, we explained touring cars, and the touring car I was explaining it with was Paul's. He lent it to me for that feature.
Wow. Fantastic.
History.
So, yeah.
19 years ago.
Bit of heritage there for Chase. Lot to live up to, and I'm sure he's going to do really well. Also, we have Polito.
Polito del Belio.
Exactly. He has been there or thereabouts for a couple of years now. He did really well in the SIGP event in China. He does fantastically in the Italian Nationals. I think this could be potentially a breakthrough event for the young Italian.
I have one more,
Go for it.
and it's the power of love. Jared Wiggins got married a couple of weeks ago. What a better way to celebrate your wedding than with a World Championship win.
Fantastic.
So it's all shaping up into a classic Europe versus USA battle, and don't forget, it's Europe 2-0 up at the moment, having won both the IFMAR Nitro events at Redovan over the last 3 years. But the only way you can find out how this battle of the continents, with a bit of Japan thrown in, is going to pan out is by watching RC Racing TV, well, all day today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Tell us what's coming up live, Matt.
Okay, what's happening today is practice. Wednesday, we'll be giving you practice all day long. 3 rounds of qualifying on Thursday, another 3 rounds of qualifying on Friday, then a lunch break, then practice finals. So that's going to be boring. But it's all boiling up to a fantastic finals day, which is on Saturday. Don't get caught out. Sometimes finals days are on Sunday. This time, It's on Saturday.
And remember, it's three-legged finals. It's e-buggy, so 3 lots of 10 minutes. Also, the first final is off at about 20 past 12 Portuguese time. So all you American viewers, that's 20 past 7 in the Eastern time. Better get up. And you can set your alarms in California if you like for 20 past 4.
And key thing being as well, everyone gets 3 finals.
Yes, so you get your value for money.
Yes, you do. Fantastic action all the rest of this week on RC Racing TV. Please stay tuned. Join us in the chat. We'll be talking to you right after this. So thank you for watching. Thank you to our title sponsor, Team Cayote.
And our other great partners, Team Savox,
Tonisport,
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program,
Beach RC,
Orlowski Racing Line,
rsrc,
EuroRC.com,
Mao Graphics,
36 moves.
Right, we'll see you over in Barcelos.
Take it away, Tom.
Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes. First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah, if you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.